members of the faculty, parents, and students, welcome to the 2022 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and being inducted as new members of our NJHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2013, and with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. We are proud of the record of accomplishment and welcome these new members in support of our continuing work as NJHS members.
Good morning. The National Junior Honor Society is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding middle school students. More than just an honor roll, NJHS serves to honor those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Today, it is estimated that more than 1 million students participate in activities of the National Junior Honor Society in chapters across all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, many U.S. territories, and Canada. Chapter membership not only recognizes students for their accomplishments, but also challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. Induction into the National Junior Honor Society is a prestigious distinction awarded only to the most proficient students. Each year, following the NJHS national guidelines, Honor Society chapters throughout the country collectively dedicate countless hours to school and community service projects, as well as fundraisers for local, national, and international charities. Instilling these values early in life helps to lay the groundwork for a lifetime of service. We gather here this morning to celebrate 12 young men who have proven that they are among the nation's outstanding middle school students. Give them a round of applause. If you would please help join me in welcoming our Bamla Middle School Choir for a performance. They will join us at the front.
Motto. It is at this time that we proclaim to all the attendants that member in the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy's chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one of the great elements in life, which leads to the highest success. And it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add that literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. Nelson Mandela.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation nor public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Service is the rent we pay for being. It is the very purpose of life, and not something you do in your spare time. Marian Wright Edelman.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus, to lead in a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and integrity of his intent. Douglas MacArthur.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and wants others. And once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of a constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality when we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Be more concerned with the character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. John Wooden.
I represent citizenship, the obligation each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our own home, community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our life, but the life of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong, vigilant in protecting the freedom and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship. From this day forward, citizenship is the chance to make a difference to the place where you belong. Charles Henry.
At this time, will the new inductees raise your right hand and repeat the pledge? Please join me in the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Thank you. You are now inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. You may have your seat. Here are the new inductees for 2022. Neri Castillo, Martinson Fuentes, Javier Alexander Valle, Joseph Christopher Van, Jacob Estrada, Jose Enrique Gasca, Manuel Benitez, Jason Franklin Blanco Alfaro, Brandon Hawkins, Angel Zavala, Kevin Contreras, Gutierrez. Joseph Calvin Miller. Thank you. You may be seated. Now our principal, Mr. Jackson, will offer congratulations to the new members.
All right, thank you all very much for joining us this morning for this event. This is a very important event. I'm glad that we're able to bring this back to in-person event last year, and it was virtual, but it certainly didn't have the same effect and the same feeling. So I'm happy that you all were all able to join us for this. So I'm going to talk about just a couple of things, and I'll be very brief. Y'all know me, I won't be up here for a long time ago. But I wanted to make sure we saw the alignment between the characters of the National Junior Honor Society, service, the character, leadership, scholarship, and our core values, with what we go over every morning in Lyson. Also wanted to just make sure that in addition to celebrating these young men, wanted to make sure that everyone in the audience thinks about all of the hard work that they've done this year. And just because you're not up here today, it doesn't mean that you haven't done an excellent job. Now remember, we always talk about getting better every day. Right? No one's perfect, but just make sure you're reflecting on what you did today and make sure that you're doing and making sure that you're getting better each day. So everyone is only competing with themselves. You're not competing against anybody else. You're just competing with yourself. I wanted to also thank Mr. Forte, just in closing. Thank Mr. Forte, Jason Forte, for instilling that leadership capacity in that middle school choir. Even though Mr. Forte wasn't here, those brothers came up here and had an 8th grade brother, Brother Jeremy, counted them down, and it was just as if you were here, Mr. Forte. So thank you very much, Mr. Forte, for instilling that leadership capacity. So thank you all again for your time, and glad that we had the opportunity to share this with you brothers. Thank you all very much.
Thank you all for attending the 2022 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Please join me once again in applauding our new inductees to the National